It's IRyS from HoloEN English. Good afternoon, everyone. Don't I sound super ganky? Guys, I woke up at 6 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I had breakfast just an hour ago. I am so ganky. I am so jet lagged. This is what New York did to me. It jet lagged me, which actually means I'm fine, like normal now. Though I don't know, it might only last for a couple of days. Knowing me, it might only last a couple of days, but I feel like an imposter. I do feel like an imposter, guys. I don't feel like I'm actually IRyS. New York was fun. Obviously, we didn't really have that much time to really do much with like sightseeing and stuff in New York, but it was still fun. When I arrived in New York, I was dead. The going to New York was like, I think 12.5 hours. And even then, that was the longest flight I was ever on. That was the longest flight ever. And I was dead. My butt hurt, my back hurt, my neck hurt. I was dying because the flight attendants dropped some food. Our little area, like me and some other people, like the area around me, lacked some side dishes because the flight attendant dropped food. Because she dropped food, we didn't have enough for our row. So I got no option between beef or chicken because she dropped it, and the side dishes were lacking because she dropped some food. She dropped a lot of food. Yeah. So, like the people in front of me were given like options like, oh, you get like either shrimp omelet or chicken something, and I was like, ooh, shrimp omelet sounds nice, right? Because I could hear it from the front, right? And then it gets to my lane, they're like, okay, we have the chicken thingy, and I'm just like, is there no other option? And they were like, no, we only have the chicken. So I was just like, okay. It's sad. It's depressing because you hear them giving options to people in front of you. Yeah, that was my going to, so it honestly kind of sucked a little. Not business class. Nope. Business class. I want to ride business class maybe one day, but business class is very bougie for me. I think the longest flights I've ever actually been on are like maybe like 9.5 or maybe 10. Maybe I've gone on a flight that was 10. This is direct flight. So like direct flight wise, I think this is definitely the longest I've ever been on. Going back was even longer because apparently the world spins in like the opposite way. But yeah, it is a direct long flight. And I kind of wish the stewardesses would come by more with drinks, you know. I was expecting more drink services. I guess you could also just call them for more drinks, but you know, I don't know. There's something scary about doing that, you know. Especially when you saw the stewardess being super stressed out about dropping a lot of food, yeah. I didn't want to bother. Yeah, I didn't really want to bother. But yeah, that was going to. That was a flight, and get to New York. It was like, oh, New York, and then dead tired. The baggage claim was violent. we go the baggage claim, extremely violent baggage claim. I don't know, it's like, you know, the baggage claim little, what do you call that machine? They were dropping luggages left and right. Like the luggage would drop and fall to the little what do you call that, conveyor belt? But when it drops to the conveyor belt, I don't know if it's like the height that it drops from the conveyor belt or something, but the conveyor belt's edge, the wall is too short that sometimes the luggage would literally fall off the conveyor belt because of just too much weight and too much momentum. It just goes bam. If you're too close to the conveyor belt, it might just crush the falling luggage might just crush you, and I was scared. I've never seen such a violent baggage claim conveyor belt ever. that was that, and then we get to, you know, we get to our accommodations, get to our hotel. The hotel was nice. what do you call it? It felt like a field trip, you know, with everyone. They had complimentary alcohol, but I did not drink it. I was not in the mood for complimentary alcohol. It was nice though, but everyone was really ganky. It was like, oh, let's pizza party. So I had some shut-eye for like maybe 15 minutes and then pizza party. And I had New York pizza. Yes, the slices were humongous. It's been so long since I had pizza in America. I was just shocked at how big the pizza was. I could barely eat. No, I guess I was just kind of really dead, so I could barely eat. I only was able to eat one slice of like the deep dish. And I was like, what's a deep dish? The deep dish is like a thick pizza thingy. It was good though. I really wanted to try this other pizza, but the slices were just too big to like, you know, just casually take a bite of. Because I know that I wouldn't be able to finish it. But yeah, I couldn't eat too much though. It was nice. None of us touched the salad. None of us touched the salad and then the salad was left over, so Ina took it back. And Ina was like, I'll take the salad, and she took it back. But yeah, we don't really have that much time to like really sightsee. Now that I think about it, I really should have taken the time. I really wanted to go to Central Park. I wasn't able to go to Central Park. No, so a few of us were we wanted to go see Freedom Lady. Freedom Lady, but the Freedom Lady viewpoint was closed. They had ferries going on. A lot of the ferry people seemed really sketchy. Like, as in, there was a lot of different groups trying to be like, oh, our ferry is free. No, our ferry is free. And then we see signs everywhere saying, be careful of ferry scams. It was scary because they kept following us. We were, you know, doing our best to ignore, but then they would be like, hello ladies, hello, and we were just like, oh please, just don't bother us. They would follow us for like a whole few minutes. I was scared. We were so scared. We did ignore, but the more we ignored, like the more they grew louder and louder. It's just like, don't bother us. They're like, that's not the way. It's to the Statue of Liberty. It's not the way. It was scary. This is what touristy places are like, huh? Was what I thought. So instead, we saw Freedom Lady from super far away. Like, we went to like the top of this building, and that was the closest we could get to Freedom Lady without going on the ferry. It was so tiny. I took a picture of it, and you can barely see Freedom Lady. It was the next best thing we got. Just a tiny Freedom Lady. You could see like the shape of it slightly. You can't even see the color or anything. You just kind of see the fact that it's like a statue that has this arm up. Yeah. Just didn't have much time. and then we went shopping. Kronii was like the makeup connoisseur, recommending everyone what makeup to buy. She'd be like, anything else you care? She was acting like the store lady. It's like, what color do you think would look good on me? She would start rummaging. And the cash register would ring us up, and I was just surprised, like, oh wait, I didn't think I bought that much. A lot of the makeups don't even have like prices on them. Like, you look at it from a glance and you can't really tell how much it costs. And be like, oh, it shouldn't be that much. And ring it up, and it's like, ooh, oh. I bought like maybe 6 or 7 things. Maybe six things total. They weren't really big bottles either, and it was like almost $200. Oh wait. Oh, speaking of money. So like, I was going to New York, right? The States. So at the airport I was like, oh, I should exchange Monday. I should exchange my yen to USD just in case my card wouldn't work. I was expecting to use my card, but just in case my card wouldn't work, I was like, okay, I'm going to exchange. And then at the exchange line, when it was my turn, I was like rummaging. I couldn't find my bills. I thought they were in my bigger bag, but apparently they were all in my smaller bag, and I didn't notice. So I went out and lined up again, and I made an embarrassment out of myself. Yeah. But yeah, I exchanged too much yen to dollars, thinking just in case. In the end, my card worked. I didn't have a single problem using my card. So I literally only used the bills to tip. And now I have like $500 of USD that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll probably go back to the States at some point and then I'll be able to use it. I don't know. You didn't change it back. I wanted to go back right away when I got back. And I'm not even gonna look for it. It's cause I put my bills in my luggage, so I didn't want to have to open my luggage to exchange it, you know. But yeah, Kronii was literally makeup artist and was recommending everyone. She can also massage. She's a masseuse too. She's also a masseuse. She was massaging everyone, all like consecutively for like over an hour. And I was just like, Kronii, how are you not tired? And yes, I did get a massage too. She's really good at like getting those knots out. Like I had a few knots on my back. She would get rid of the knot. I tried massaging her back. I mean, her it's not her back, like more her like her shoulders. And like I felt the knots on her back and I was trying to get rid of it, but it wouldn't go away. The knot wouldn't go away. I think I still, you know, did massage her and I think she sort of enjoyed it, but like I couldn't get the knots out. And then she massages me, my shoulders, and the knots disappear in like, I don't know, in like 5 long swipes, you know? I guess I just don't know how to massage. She has magic fingers. Yeah, I think she has magic fingers. Everyone was praising her massage. It was really nice. I was like, anyone want me to massage in the beginning? Nobody said anything, so yeah. My massages were not welcome. And then Kronii's massage was like, whoa! So yeah. That is how it is. That is how it is. She should become a masseuse in her next life is what we all thought.